And I think the wonderful thing is as we start to define sense of self, like what's really wonderful is to see how it shows up in the masculine and the feminine because it's different. So in the masculine, when guys who associate more with their masculine, because some men associate more with the feminine, and that's fine. But for the men who associate more with the masculine as who have an amorphous sense of self, they're kind of like, they really start to feel more solid, more grounded, and all of a sudden more females will be interested in them.
Yes.
They're just like, hello.
Because they're in their masculine.
They're in their masculine,
they're attracting the feminine.
Exactly, and they're occupying their space, and they have a stronger sense of self. So the feminine's like, wow, there's something really solid there that I find so attractive, you know what I mean? And for the feminine, what will happen is, because this is, if you're doing this through frequency work and you're starting to feel your own brilliance, it's soft, right? So, meaning we all have different ratios of masculine to feminine, right? And what I would say is it's in your own flavor. So it's like you start to define yourself and you start to have more authority. So you become more in your power, but it's not like you have to like control anyone or abuse anyone or be like, to like push into them to be like, I am the queen bee. It's not about that. It's more like, and no, you can't come in here. It's like soft, but really firm.
I think we've talked about this before where it's like the mountain.
Yes.
It doesn't have to prove anything, but it's just like, whoa.
There.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just this presence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when women who do this work in their feminine, it's really beautiful to watch because it's almost like, I don't know if we don't have that many role models of this, but it's like this grace that comes in, right? Because it's a softness. It's like a knowingness of our own power. Without having to, like I said, like assert it on anyone. And it's confidence, but it's not over someone. It's just in yourself. So it's a certain amount of grace, It's like a woman who just knows who she is, right? All of her faults, all of her glory, all of her strengths, all of her everything, and is okay with that. And it's really beautiful to watch, because it's so rare. And it's also content and happy, which also rare. Shockingly, in our culture. So,
oh, what a great image.
Yeah. So
Thanks
it's really
for describing that.
So it's really awesome. So again, and especially for women, it's like we're taught that we have to be nice, right? So it just distorts further this fuzzy sense of self. So for some women, they have to really release a lot of distortion around like what they're supposed to do, to be nice, to be kind, to be the one who provides everything in the family and the people that they love and all that stuff. Yes, the masculine has it too, but the feminine has a lot of this. So as we clear that up, not only individually, but as a collective, the distortion around the feminine changes. And we get to be something that's more empowered. And like I said, the sense of self isn't about the ego mind self. It's not like defined by like other rule sets of like what achievement or success is or all that sort of stuff. It's more about recognizing truly who you are, right? And it's so funny. We've had a number of people say to me, like, when I started this journey, I didn't know who I was looking for. But I realized I was looking for me. It's so beautiful. I love that. It's so poignant. And it's just like, and now I know who I truly am. And when it moves me even now when I think of it, because it's just like, hallelujah,
And it's been there the whole time.
I know, we didn't know. Because we have all these distortions in us, right? So as we clear this out and that sense of self from a higher order comes in, right? And the GFC at the end is like the thing that begins all that. Then all this beautiful stuff about like, oh my God, I'm really amazing, and not in a glorified, over ego-y kind of way.
And again, like you said, not in comparison to anyone else. It's just you. Just recognizing your value.
Exactly. Your value, your brilliance, and the magnificence that we are, because we are. And,
and defining yourself by that.
Yes. Nice. And it's really spectacular.